I just want to say that you got the best gift I've ever seen. I want to pay you for it, and I want to know how much it costs for that ET lunchbox, because that is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
It's right behind you. I can see it.
Well, if you outlive me, it's yours.
Okay.
I promise that here on camera. When I kick off, the ET lunchbox goes to you.
Great. Wow.
Or your offspring.
Okay. I tried to show it to Ada. I don't know if she's that interested, but she's not even that interested in lunch a lot of the time. The lunches I pack her. But, well, we'll see.
Okay, there are no postcards or envelopes to open this week, but we've got a couple packages, so I'll start out opening one of those.
Whoa, you got a knife.
I'm out of control.
Ah!
This is soft, and it feels like a weird garment or accessory, which we've been receiving lately. Possibly a wig?
If it's a wig, you have to put it on.
Of course.
Wow. It's like a Moana wig or something.
Looks like a dead spaniel. I can't even find the wig hole.
I'm excited for this.
I'll give you a little bit of Gilda action.
For some reason, I'm reminded of Daniel Day-Lewis in Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
So
I will find you! Well, I feel pretty, or I feel like a roadie for a metal band.
they're one and the same.
Either one works.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending me this wig. I will not wear it throughout the show.
Oh, can I put it on?
You can, yes.
Oh, good.
So that's the front.
Balding men like me love wigs.
I will find you!
Yeah.
You look like the wild man of Borneo. With glasses. Looks pretty good.
Oh man, I love hair.
You can make that work.
If I could grow hair like this, would I? Would I do it? I don't know. A little bit like Hagrid.
Hagrid. Oh, that's who you look like.
Young Harry.
All right. When you go to our website, welcometothebasementshow.com, you can see the entire catalog of episodes that we have, wigged and unwigged. And you can see PayPal donation buttons that you can click on to make a one-time or rolling monetary donation to support Welcome to the Basement. Rolling donors are cool-ass people, and I'm going to read a short list of their names. Shelby, Maurizio, Maribeth, Alfred, Ian, Michael, Bernard, William, JP, Anna, Jerry, RPC Services, Reed, Thomas, William, Jeff, Einar, Kai, Abraham, Amber, and Guide. The rest of our donors later in the show. Right now, viewer questions. I have some personal questions for the man in the wig.
That's me!
Lee Gregor, what is your favorite movie involving a dog?
First one that came to mind was Turner and Hooch.
You like that one?
I don't know if that's my favorite, but that's the first one that came to mind.
I would have to pick any of the movies from the 1930s featuring Skippy, who is the wire fox terrier who played the character of Asta in the Thin Man movies.
Okay.
He was Mr. Smith in The Awful Truth. Just super talented dog, and apparently on the set he was treated like royalty, so that's good to hear. So much animal abuse that went on back in the old days. It's nice to know that Skippy was taken care of. Tim Stymiest, hello Craig.
Oh!
Is there a location in the film or show, whether it is a real place or not, that you wish you could visit?
I wish I could visit the city in The Fifth Element.
The set or the actual city?
The actual city.
Oh, okay. Dylan Pem, how would you define a bad movie?
I think it would be a movie that makes me feel bad for no reason.
Okay. Can you give me an example of a movie that did that? Besides Virtuosity?
I was going to say Virtuosity. Virtuosity is one of them.
Pick any Lars von Trier movie.
Yeah, Lars von Trier, but there's some that I think are okay.
I think a bad movie is a movie that is boring for technical reasons.
Okay.
Which is mainly editing and script.
Yeah.
Simon Smith from our question archives. What is common knowledge in your field that would shock outsiders? Your field being web
making
content creation.
Common knowledge that would be shocking.
Well, we both do the same job, so I'll jump in here.
Okay.
It's the number of people who contact you and ask you to do things for no pay. They just want you to work for them for free.
Yeah.
They see nothing unusual about this. Even beyond that, you get so many offers for stuff and you have to sort of cut through the BS.
Yeah.
And figure like, okay, this is obviously spam. This, I don't know what this is. This might be legit and I'm going to follow up on it.
It is sometimes hard to tell. I got another one.
Yes.
It can be lonely. I'm usually by myself and it's pretty lonely.
Well, even when you're interacting with people in the creation of what you're doing, it's kind of like socializing, but it's kind of not, because you're sort of sitting outside yourself. looking at the interaction and just figuring out, like, I don't want something to slip by that I need. Or this has happened in a way that I can't use, so we need to redo it. And so that's tough too.
And now I'm thinking of another thing that reminded me of, which is it was just hard to turn it off. I felt like I was working all the time. Like, everything was potential for content. Now I turn that off.
Scott C.A. Yetman, is there a filmmaker's work that you just can't seem to get into no matter what?
It's a controversial statement because I know a lot of people, almost everyone I know, loves him. I would say David Lynch. I have a hard time getting into David Lynch.
I understand that completely. I don't share that sentiment, but I understand it.
And I understand why he's great. And I understand why people like him.
Have you seen The Straight Story?
I have. And I would say that's my favorite David Lynch movie.
Yeah.
In fact, I met the co-writer of The Straight Story at the film festival.
Okay.
Because he had a film in the festival, and he was great. And I told him, you made my favorite David Lynch film. So I have a hard time getting into it. He doesn't worry very much about you understanding what he's doing, and I think that's fine.
He started out as a painter.
Yeah.
And even when he started making movies, he's kind of still a painter.
Yeah, that's I would agree.
Jess Minster, why are we here?
To fart around.
Oh, little Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I thought that might be your answer. When I put that on this page, I said, I bet he's going to say fart around.
Did you really?
Yeah.
A whole mess of plaid over here. It's got a bunch of plaid.
And why not?
They didn't make the NPCs very interesting. That's a video game term, NPC.
Yeah. It's a role-playing game word before it was a video game word. Denzel looks like he fronts a Counting Crows cover band.
Round here,
we always simulate.
Step through.
Step lively. Come on, really work it. Fine. Don't do it then. Lady, consider this your training day.
Oh!
We're waiting on a search warrant.
You're waiting for a search warrant.
That's right.
Now, what is a search warrant? I'm sorry, I've been in jail for a very long time.
Why don't you take Parker's wife and child?
He was cutting Grimes off from potential targets.
You think Grimes, the singer, got her name from this movie?
Probably. And Lord, the singer, got her name from the British House of Lords.
Reach in that backseat and hand me that crowd, please.
It's a t-shirt cannon. Crowds love it. Everyone loves a free t-shirt. I am going to ask my hirsute friend to read the rest of our rolling donors.
Andrea, Robert, Eric, Benjamin, Catherine, Abigail, Nathan, Kieran, Dave, Paradise Alive, Laura, Michael, James, Chris, Rebecca, Damien, Brett, Martin, and Jason. Thank you.
Okay, we've got a package to open up. It's a big old box.
Okie dokie.
Let's check it out. This is from...
Ooh, ho, ho.
Jeez, sorry.
This is a glass collection.
This is from One Potato A Man Eats Productions. We'll see about that. Glendale, Arizona. I always cut toward myself when opening boxes, because I'm smart like that. Okay, it's a box of DVDs.
Ooh.
I'm trying to find a note. Maybe I'll find a note, maybe I won't, but I'm going to start pulling out these DVDs. First of all, go ahead, laugh. It's Gene Wilder, the world's greatest lover. Oh, I've heard about this. I've been avoiding this movie for years. Peter Sellers and Ringo Starr in The Magic Christian.
Oh.
Written by Terry Southern, I believe. A famous Hollywood oddball.
I've heard of that movie too.
Ooh, Poor White Trash. Crime pays, just not enough. Here is a movie called The Whole Wide World. A true story about the true love of the greatest pulp fiction writer of all time. Robert E. Howard?
Is that Renee Zellweger?
It is.
No, yeah.
It's about Robert E. Howard.
Okay.
Called it.
Nice.
Priceless Beauty.
Christopher Lambert. Okay.
It's a French film. The Lover.
Oh.
So many DVDs. From the archive collection, The Bribe.
Hard-boiled detective story or something?
Ava Gardner. Oh, Charles Lawton. I'm not sure what it's about. Half Moon. Adult film sensation Tori Black. She's in the Half Moon. I think this is about a werewolf.
Nice. Nice. Half Moon.
Oh, this is a Roger Corman film. The Roger Corman Comedy Collection. You don't see those too often.
Yeah.
And you certainly don't see one starring George Wendt.
What?
Welcome to Planet Earth.
What?
I think they're space people.
Wow.
That there was a box of DVDs. And that there was unboxing. You saw it. You saw us do it. We did it. We unboxed. He put on a wig.
I didn't do any of the unboxing, though, really.
Thanks for watching. Thank you to Craig, my fun, loving, and
Esteemed
co-host. We will now say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.